Okay, so I decided that I wanted to make a contribution to the It Gets Better project that is on YouTube right now. And the first thing I wanted to say is that I just think it's absolutely disgusting how, we haven't grown to realize that, like, sex and sexual orientation and everything means nothing when it comes to love, because love is love, and, like, it shouldn't matter, and I don't understand why it still matters, like, in this day and age. Like, it's not the friggin' 1960s anymore, so I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not gay. I'm not going to sit here and say that I understand how it feels, to be a gay teenager growing up and, being ridiculed for that, but I do know what it's like to feel absolutely lost, like you have nowhere to go and you don't know what to do, and to feel so desperately sad that you can't even barely breathe. I know what it's like to feel like, everyone in your life doesn't know you exist, or you feel like nobody remembers you're alive anymore and you just feel so alone. But I also know that suicide isn't the answer to that, to feeling better. No matter how, garbage you feel all the time, no matter what, there is always that one person who would be absolutely devastated to lose you. Even when you think there's nobody in your life that cares or gives a crap about you, there's always, always that one person that does. I can guarantee it. So my advice when it comes to that is use it. Use that knowledge that there's that one person that will care about you. Use it to push on through your life. Pick someone who you think it might be it your mom or your best friend or just somebody you met on the internet or something. Think about how they would feel if they were to lose you, and use that to keep going. I promise it does help. And eventually, it does get better. It may take some time. It's not going to happen overnight or right away. It may take even a couple years, but it does get better. I promise you it does. But it won't just get better on its own. You have to push, you have to try to get better yourself, And people who aren't going through something like this, who are happy in their lives, we need to help these people. We have to help them feel better. And to anyone who does feel like crap and somebody offers you help, accept it. Don't push it away because you're embarrassed or, you don't think they care or whatever. Accept the help. It won't get better otherwise. There's so many different ways you can, get help. There's so many different websites nowadays. I've been part of this one website since I was in 8th grade. I'll be 23 in a couple months, and I haven't met any of the people that I've met on that site in person, but they're some of the best friends that I could ever ask for, and I haven't even ever met them before, but they're always there for you. They just listen to everything you have to say. They don't judge you. They love you for you because they don't know you in person. They only know your personality and the deep things about you, and they love you for who you are. I'll put the link in the description of the website that I use. You don't even have to go there to, say, I'm gay and I feel like this, blah, blah, blah. You can go there just to start conversation, then eventually get into that, and I promise you, the people who start reading you and leaving you notes and whatnot, they'll just love you, and it's the best support system that I have ever had, and it does help. I love my friends on there so much, and I've never met them, or, and even right now in my life, I'm not 100%. This past summer for me was not one of the greatest summers, I will admit, but again, I met an amazing person online. I haven't met him in person yet, but he's one of the greatest people that I've ever talked to, and I've only known him for about a week now, but he genuinely cares about me, and he's helping me through and realize that even though I feel like garbage, that doesn't mean the world's going to stop for me. So you have to keep pushing, you have to keep going, and eventually it does get better if you keep doing that. I have felt like crap like this before in my life, and it's gotten better, so I know that it's going to get better again. You just need that faith and the knowledge that it will get better, and you need a support system and that love, and you always have to remember about that one person in your life. You may not know who they are, but you always have to remember that they're there and they care about you, and they would not want anything to happen to you. You know, there's always that one person that you mean the absolute world to. I mean, there's not really much else that I can say that hasn't already been said about this, but I guess the bottom line is I just want everyone to remember that even when you feel like you're alone and you're the only person in the world, you're never alone, ever. There are a lot of people out there that feel the way you do, and you know, if you go to certain websites and you sign up and you can search for things and you'll find these other people that feel the way you do, and then you'll make a connection, you know. And everyone that feels like that, you know, y'all need to get together, and you know, you have to push through for each other if nobody else. Because those people that you meet, there's that one person, and eventually it'll be more than one person. Like my online friends, I know they'd be devastated without me, and that helps me through. So I guess basically just remember that it does get better, and it will get better. You just have to help it get better and let it. Peace.